Someone else is giving us a lot of love advice over here, because the advice from about love and relationships is flowing and flowing, and that is Miss Anerlisa. Now, she went to her social media on her Instagram stories, and she starts to talk about having children with a man, and she said, "Dear young girls, okay, do not get kids with somebody you are not sure about. You can date, get engaged, etc. But kids, that is a whole sin committed. Rather, your partner leaves you because you are not sure about having kids than it being forced. That's just my opinion. Others have different views. Good night." And Anerlisa, I 150,000% agree with you. People don't realize once you have a child with somebody, you are stuck with that person for the rest of your life. Not even actually the rest of that child's life. Basically, yeah, the rest of that child's life, you're stuck with that person. He was a bad boyfriend. He's not gonna be now a better partner towards you. He may be a good father, but he's not gonna be a better person towards you. And sometimes I think we take having children so lightly, and you're stuck with somebody in a toxic relationship with this person, the heartache and everything, trying to get child support, trying to get him to take care of the baby, trying to get him to even claim the child. It's just a lifelong suffering. And then as a woman, in the African context already, now you become spoiled goods. Now you're that person who already has a child, and now you're trying to go into another relationship. Then you man has to figure out, do I want to deal with a baby daddy? You know, it's different as a man coming into the situation, but as a woman, once you already have a child, you already have baggage on you, and now you have to go and select men in a different way. It's just a whole nother level of stress. I agree with her 100%. You need to pick the man that you're going to have the children with very, very, very carefully.
And we actually once had someone on the table. I don't think I'm going to mention names because I don't remember whether that was a conversation we had behind the scenes or on the table. Anyway, she said that she's been in a relationship with her ex, and they had a kid, right? Mm-hmm. So the problem is he's the one who took custody of the child. She doesn't have custody of the child. But because of the fact that this guy was so toxic and so narcissistic, it gets to a point where she goes months without seeing her child. And even additionally, the child will always come back to her, giving her stories and things which just don't make sense. He's always talking smack about her to the child, and the kid now has such a split image of what the parents actually are. Also, don't forget, the kind of children that you bring up in this society, if at all they are from a broken home. We saw the video of the lady going viral. She's brushing her kid's shoe and talking trash to this man about something that is even a completely irrelevant conversation, a conversation that should not be had in the presence of children. So these kinds of relationships we need to start thinking about. As you are getting latched to someone, great, but don't bring a child into a toxic relationship, into a toxic environment, because they will grow knowing that as normal, and that is not normal.
Yeah, and I agree that people change, people can change, especially when you get children. So a toxic person might change when they get children, because they'll just see this beautiful and this angel in front of them, and they'll be forced to change.
But don't hope on that change,
But people need to have these serious conversations while dating. You need to learn the personality of your partner before you even commit. So don't date and then get engaged without even knowing whether you're going to have kids with this person or not. I feel like while you're dating, you need to make that decision as you're dating. Probably the second month, you just look at this person, the way they're behaving, and you'll be able to judge whether you'll have children with that person or not. Don't wait until it's too late. It's just, I don't know, it's sensitive.